Brazil for round 4 of MRL Season 11. It's Ridwan Hamza once again on pole with S11 next to them. We're waiting on the green flag, and there it is. We're on the way here in Brazil in Interlagos. It's a good start for Ridwan Hamza. Also a good start for S11, but he has to cut the inside of turn 1 and 2. Ridwan Hamza stays in the lead with S11 in second and Debray in third. Debray got John O'Mills right behind him, who is racing again this week. As there goes Aston Lewis. He is attacking Hamza, but he gets attacked by his teammate. Aston Lewis round after contact with Debray. Aston Lewis is out, not out of the race, but he's out of the pack. Debray is now putting pressure on Ridwan Hamza, who doesn't seem to be yielding. But we got Ridwan Hamza, Rick Debray, John O'Mills, then Adam Richardson, Yogi once again making a reserve for FR Racing, Morgan Hitchings, and Aston Lewis. Aston Lewis is now putting Yogi under pressure. He's going down the inside in the first counter hairpin here in sector 2, and he moves back up into 5th place. And he can now start his hunt towards Adam Richardson. John O'Mills wide, that allows Adam Richardson up into the podium places. He's now up into 3rd, and John O'Mills down to 4th. Hitchings now right behind Yogi, who is lacking straight line speed, actually. Yeah, or he just let Morgan Hitchings through. Anyway, Morgan Hitchings is now up to 6th past Yogi. Under pressure from Aston Lewis as John O'Mills spins and then hits not John O'Mills. John O'Mills can't hit John O'Mills. John O'Mills hit Aston Lewis. John O'Mills now down to 5th. Aston Lewis back up into 4th. Chasing Adam Richardson, who has to serve a penalty. Aston Lewis down the inside and ahead now of Adam Richardson. Aston Lewis now back up in the podium places, and he can start hunting down Debray and Hamza. Hamza started to pull away a bit from Debray, but is now being blocked a little bit by Dalton's Javier Minard. And that has brought Debray right back into the fight. Look at this then. Debray now a couple of tenths just behind Hamza as he now gets past Xavier Minard. And then he goes a little bit wide. That is under grass, and that is now Rick Debray through into the lead. Ridwan Hamza with a rare little mistake. We don't see him make mistakes often. Well, we did see one in Daytona, but not that it cost him a lot. Or at least the place. Ridwan Hamza now down into 2nd. Debray leads in Brazil. Just fresh out of the pit lane, fresh mediums. It's now putting John O'Mills under pressure in towards turn 3. There's a little bit of contact. Debray and Mills now side by side through turn 5. Debray is now ahead of John O'Mills. So now coming out of the pit lane. He is quite a bit behind Rick Debray as he didn't fuel up, but Ridwan Hamza did, and now it's Hamza's task to hunt down Debray before the next pit stop. Putting Jesse Roberts under pressure as we go towards turn 4. Will Hitchings be able to do it or not? Roberts just about stays ahead into turn 4. This is a very close battle, but Roberts now goes wide. That gives Hitchings the opportunity to move through down the inside. In turn 5, Hitchings moves ahead of Jesse Roberts as they go in towards turn 6. Will Roberts make a move back? No, he goes a bit into the dirt. Morgan Hitchings kept past Jesse Roberts. Richardson under pressure as they go in towards turn 4. That's way too late on the brakes for Adam Richardson. Not too late, but he does go a little bit wide. That causes him to go onto the AstroTurf and spin around. And that allows Aston Lewis back through up into the podium places. Once again, Aston Lewis now back up into the pit lane for his 2nd stop. Ridwan Hamza still has to make that 2nd stop. As he now goes through the 2nd hairpin in the 2nd sector. Debray accesses turn 4. Let's see how this will play out. Pit lane now here at the FR Racing crew. Where's Debray? Debray is now coming on towards the main straight. Where is Hamza? Hamza has now come out of the pit lane. Soft tires. Where's Debray going in towards turn 1? This could be a close one. Where is Hamza? No, Hamza will get out ahead of Debray with some margin. Here he is, and he will now lead the race here in Sao Paulo. We have a sprint towards the finish, the break and Hamza. Both Hex cars right next to each other, or right behind each other. That's what you want to say in this case. John Mills chasing down his teammate Morgan Hitchings. Will he be able to make a move somewhere as he tries to cut back on his teammate? Almost loses the car. As he chases Morgan Hitchings, will he make a move in towards the final corner? No, he won't. On the main straight right next to his teammate, both Hex cars going for it in towards turn 1. Who will be later on the break? I guess that will be John Mills. And yes, it's John Mills way later on the brakes than his teammate Morgan Hitchings. But can he cut back? No, he can't. John Mills up into P5. Hamza is a little bit stuck now here behind John Mills. The Hex Racing team car and the FR Racing car battling to lap John Mills. That shouldn't be possible, but no, I thought Red Hamza would go around the outside, but he did on John Mills. John Mills still stays ahead and does not move away from Red Hamza. Stuck behind John Mills as he hits him in the back and then punts him off. Red Hamza is through on John Mills after hitting him a little bit off the track. Anyway, Hamza continues his way on the route to victory. Ritwan Hamza towards the final corner. The Season 8 champion and current championship leader has never been challenged more this season. Rick de Brey gave it his all, but he just can't beat this guy. Ritwan Hamza is going to take his 4th victory in 4 races here in Season 11. Ritwan Hamza wins at Interlagos. Rick de Brey will have to give it everything towards the line, but he will take 2nd place, Aston Lewis in 3rd and Richardson in 4th.